What's going on, everyone? My name is Logan Armstrong, and today we're going to be talking about how to use a drone to create a really cool, unique boomerang. Alright, so earlier today I decided to drive around my neighborhood a little bit, take the drone up, try and get a few shots here and there to try and compile into a really unique, really cool boomerang, whether that's for Facebook or Instagram. You can kind of pick and choose wherever you guys want to post it. So let's go ahead and hop into Final Cut Pro, my editing software of choice, and I'll show you guys how to compile that together. Alright guys, I've gone ahead and jumped into Final Cut Pro, and I already have the clip that I'm going to be using for the boomerang imported into my timeline here, as you can see. So this particular clip ended up being in total about 11 seconds from start to finish. So what I want to do is I want to go ahead and scrub through the timeline and try and find a good point to start the speed ramp for the boomerang. So I'm gonna maybe about a second in, I'm gonna highlight the clip, hit Shift and B, and that's gonna activate a speed ramp. So then I'm going to slide down in the timeline a bit until it gets to probably about another second or so. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit Shift and B again, and I'm going to pull this down towards the left, and that's what that's going to do, is going to speed up this highlighted blue portion of the clip and it displays the speed that it's currently ramping up to, which is right now is 788%. So let's go ahead and try like 1,000-ish%, and I'll let this render out and we'll see what that looks like. Alright guys, so the clip has rendered out now. If we go ahead and hit play, we can kind of see the first part of the boomerang, what we've got to work with here. And I'm liking how that's looking so far. Let's go and play that back one more time to see. Yeah, I'm definitely liking how it's going to look. And so then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and make a compound clip out of this little clip here. And then once I have that in a compound clip, I'm going to hit Command and C to copy the clip, go to the second portion, and then hit Command V to paste the clip. Now the reason I put it into a compound clip is because in the second portion, for the second half of the boomerang, I'm going to need to play this clip in reverse. Highlight the clip, go to the little time controls here, and then go to reverse clip. What that's going to do is reverse the clip with the speed ramp included. So we're going to go ahead and let that render out again, and then see what we're working with. Okay, so both clips are now rendered out, and the bulk of our work here is done, and it should, since I finished the clip at the end of it and then copied it and played it in reverse, it should play back on a pretty seamless loop. So let's go ahead and play this back and watch the clip while it's rendered out. So as you can see, cool little effect here, and you can go ahead and play around with it a little bit, adjust things how you want. I literally did this in my first try, so I would probably do a few things differently. So let's go ahead and make a quick color correction and color grading adjustments, and then we can see kind of what we can end with here. Alright guys, so now that the LUT has gone ahead and rendered out, we're going to go ahead and watch it back one more time. And I'm really liking how it's looking. So the last thing I'm going to do here is get it ready for Instagram. And so with that, I'm going to want to make it into like that 4:5 aspect ratio, take up as much real estate as I can on the Instagram feed. So what I'm going to go over here is go into the project file here, go ahead and click on the project file that I'm working with. Go over on the right side and click modify, and then I'm going to go down on the video, click custom, and then change the resolution to 1080 by 1350. And what this will do is this will create that 4:5 aspect ratio and take up as much real estate on Instagram as you're going to be able to. So then as this will come up and you'll see these kind of black bars here, we want to go ahead and get rid of those. So we're going to go ahead and highlight the clip, come over to the adjustment here, and then you'll go down to the crop section and then click crop. It'll crop on the center portion, and then it should just go ahead and zoom in on the portion you want. We're going to do that to the second portion as well. Finished up and ready to go in that 4:5 aspect ratio. We're just going to go over to the share file, hit master file here, and we're just going to call this drone boom for drone boomerang for short. Then we're going to go ahead and settings and then make sure the video code is H.264, which is compatible with iPhones. And we're going to go ahead and click next. to export the video, I'm just going to go ahead and export it into my external hard drive. Click save, and then it'll begin to share right here. All right, so then let's go ahead and open up the clip and see what we have for our little Instagram boomerang that is ready to post. And on Instagram, it will play in a continuous loop, so you will have this awesome continuous boomerang that should be pretty unique because you can't shoot really this with an iPhone. So hopefully you guys did take away something from this. And remember, you can tweak this and adjust it however you want. I just threw this together pretty quickly, just kind of as a base guideline on how to put these together. So hopefully you guys have a good understanding. And if you don't, or if you have any questions on anything that I forgot to cover, please feel free to leave it in the comment section below. Okay, hopefully that was pretty straightforward. There's not a whole lot of complexity to it when it comes to putting it together in post-production, but if you do have a question on how I did a certain thing or anything specifically that I did, just feel free to leave it in the comment section below and I'll be sure to answer that thing specifically. So that pretty much wraps up the video. If you guys would, please hit the like button if you guys did enjoy the tutorial, and subscribe if you guys want to see more videos from me in the future. Also, head over to my Instagram. I'll put the handle right here. It's Logan Strongarms. If you want to see more day-to-day, or I guess week-to-week kind of updates from me, and different photos and pictures and stories that I post on there, it's a pretty good time. So go ahead and check that out. I'll be sure to check your guys' profiles out as well. And that pretty much wraps up everything for me today. I hope you guys did enjoy the tutorial, and I'll see you guys next time.